If you're a listener of From the Mouths of Madness podcast, I can only assume that you're also a diehard fan of horror movies like myself. My name is Matt Balea, and I own a company called To Die For. We make custom horror-inspired designs for shirts and much more. From original to exclusive content, we can get you whatever it is your dark heart might desire. Check us out at www.todieforshop.com. That's the number 2, die, the number 4, shop.com. Enjoy the show.
The views and opinions expressed on From the Mouths of Madness are that of the panel and not of the Geeks Under the Influence Network or their sponsors. Listeners, beware.
It's like trying to explain, like, this shark's gonna fucking chase his family. It's the dumbest fucking trailer
I can't wait
ever.
to watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of the trailers for these movies. Dude, oh man, like it was so hard. It was like a struggle bus to get through 3 and 4. I'm like hating I'm looking at it like, okay, goddamn, 20 more minutes. Like it was just counting down.
I will say the one thing for 3, and I know I'll bring up, but the inside the shark camera shot was kind of cool.
That was cool.
But
and he's chomping down on dude. That was
cool.
That was
but
cool.
that's you got to sit through 2 hours of bullshit.
And the diver corpse. Like 3 had the best practical effects, I think.
Yeah.
Like one's got, all of them have decent practical effects, but the way the body looked and like the way they showed the ripped off arm.
Yeah, it was great.
Except for the, cut out look because of 3D and all that. Because, that's the things they chose to be 3D were worse than what they did in Friday the 13th Part 3. Holy fuck.
Oh, another thing that bothered me about 2.
Sorry, I'm going to rage on that movie. Like, God.
They have witnesses to this chick blowing up, right?
Yes.
Then later on, Brody discovers the burnt body.
Right.
Yeah. But they have to make sure to do an autopsy that's the chick. How many burnt up bodies are fucking rolling up on the
How many boats do you have that explode?
I'm just
and
saying,
then
like,
burnt
we
body.
need to make sure this is the same person. It's like, yeah, yes, it is.
I 100% guarantee
Yeah.
that's the chick from the boat.
God damn.
That exploded.
Yeah.
But maybe it wasn't. You don't know.
2's all right. It's not shit.
Yeah,
but God
no.
damn
Yeah.
it. It has some dumb moments in it.
It does.
All right, let's get it.
Before we get too heavy into this stuff, we're coming straight from the Mouths of Madness. I'm Lowdown.
F you, Hunter. What's up, you? Swim faster, bitches.
We're going to need a bigger boat, bitches.
No, I'm just saying, what advice is swim faster,
Yeah,
bitches?
to a shark. Come
Yeah.
with a shark.
Well, I'm just saying, like, oh, a shark. I'm just, swim faster. I was just going at normal pace.
You're not out. Yeah, like, a shark's coming. You're not going to swim
That's
slow.
the worst.
No.
Like, that you're
And you're not out swimming a
breath.
shark. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're not out swimming a shark.
No,
Right.
might as well
But
swim
that's-
towards it.
Yeah.
But that type of advice,
They confuse it, right? You just pop
Yeah,
them.
yeah, exactly.
it's just terrible advice.
Just redirect it.
Yes, I'm swimming as fast as I can, okay? I'm going to fucking die.
All right, folks. And with us tonight for this was bound to be a fun episode is Katie.
I'm so
Nerdcropolis.
excited. You can call me Sharkcropolis tonight.
Shark-
I'm ready
yes.
to go. I
Yes.
am ready to go. Locked and loaded.
Katie.
Dorsal fin up. Let's go. My head looks like a shark fin.
Katie.
Oh, nice. All right. Before we get back to it, though, please, I would ask you to please like, comment, rate, review, share, subscribe across all the socials and the Faces, Spaces, and the X's and the one X, though. I mean, if you want to share some triple X, whatever, but
X
I don't
will
know.
give it to you.
X.
I've been waiting on that one.
Yeah, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, how about Degeneration X? Yeah.
Oh, suck it.
Yeah, suck it.
It's kind of what X is telling you to do. I mean,
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Madness Boys greatly appreciate it. Also, check out Katie Nerdcropolis blog and podcast.
Yes, say hi. Connect
Yeah.
with me.
That's right. Across all the stuff. What is it? Instagram,
At me,
Facebook?
bitch. Yep.
Do you do Twitter?
I do.
Oh, I
but
gotcha.
what's Twitter?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't
mean.
fucking. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Fuck you, Elon. That was ridiculous. All right. Back to the smorgasbord. Right. This episode's all about Jaws. 4th of July. It's a 4th of July movie. I don't give a fuck, even though it's only the first 15 minutes of the movie. Well, 20. I guess it makes it about 30. Right, because it happens 2 days before 4th.
But the whole motivation of the first one is
don't close the island
Don't
down.
close it down.
4th of July.
It's
That's where
4th
we
of
make all
July.
the money.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, mayor that apparently got reelected after, having people get killed.
And, how the fuck did Brody get blamed for not closing the beach down? Remember, she walks up to him and she smacks him. He's like, "You knew." I'm like,
knew it.
"What the fuck?"
Yeah, I mean, you got to find something. Look, she can't find the shark. She gotta slap
why don't you
somebody.
smack everyone on the council? That gives you more. All she had was one person smack a Brody. She could have smacked 8 motherfuckers with the council.
Funny enough, I've watched a documentary on Jaws,
Yeah.
and that actress has said that she'll have people come up to her and ask her to slap them.
That's
which is kind of a weird
amazing.
thing. Yeah. Could you
Okay.
just slap me in
She
the
should
face?
charge that for cons and stuff.
Okay,
Like, just
okay.
smack people.
I agree with her. I mean, it is a famous slap, but the only time I would go and ask somebody that is Ric Flair.
Fair.
Because, I mean, I watched that for years.
Yeah.
I don't know, though.
Well-
It's a pretty iconic slap.
It is.
It is, but
That woman looks like my mom. Like, no shit. That woman looks like my mom. Every time I see that scene, I'm like, that's my mom. She's got the haircut. In the 90s, she had those glasses. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes. Alex Kintner's mom is my mother.
I just always felt bad for Brody. And, like, I just, it was on when everyone got here, and so I was rewatching it again just because I rewatched Jaws, like I said, at least once a year. And, I'm like, I don't know if, like, Brody was, I won't say he didn't deserve it because he didn't fight as hard. Like, in 2, he fights, like,
Yeah.
really hard.
Yeah.
He definitely deserves some repercussion from the mom like that, but like he's not alone.
No.
So like you should have transferred the energy to the rest of the city
And they were
council.
still figuring everything out. Like, they just discovered her body and like,
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess, his deputy was getting signs for beach closed and then they didn't put him up. But, whatever.
It was only gonna be for 24 hours. Remember?
Yeah.
24 hours. Fucking dude, like talk about one of the best intros of a character. It's fucking Quinn, dude, with just the nails on the
man.
chalkboard,
Hell
man.
yeah.
I'm like,
Just shut up,
dude,
everyone.
just
Yeah.
badass, man.
Everybody's arguing, all of a sudden just,
Oh, dude.
and he's just chilling in the back of the room, chomping on some crackers.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I'll do it for you.
I'll go to fish.
Yeah,
But 3,000 ain't gonna cut it.
I'll kill him for 10.
Kill him 10.
Yeah, get the head and the tail, the whole damn thing.
Every time
good, man.
I watch the movie,
He's
I
incredible.
just fucking love the shit out of Quint.
Dude,
His
man.
character is amazing.
Yes. It's the only person I want to meet at a bar.
Yeah.
Just
No
someone like
shit.
Quint and just listen to his bullshit stories.
I would listen to him
Yeah.
talk. Yes, here, more drinks. He
Yeah.
keeps talking. Let's just go. Like,
All of the Narragansetts, please.
Yeah.
And I strongly suggest have the subtitles on when they're loading up the boat so you can
Oh.
see all the lyrics to the insane songs he is
singing.
singing.
Dude, it's amazing.
Muttering. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, and I'm brain farting as I usually do with the actor's name.
Robert Shaw.
Robert Shaw. Jesus
yeah.
Christ. Dude, it's like, I've gotten really bad with that.
Well, he didn't really do much after Jaws.
No, but he did so much before Jaws.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. I'm like, I mean, he talk about a character actor. Like he just, like I bet he just like slept in a boat,
Yeah,
like and didn't
definitely.
bathe.
Yeah.
I don't.
for sure.
I'm sure he didn't, but I mean, he just looked just a salty bitch,
Just
man.
slept with fish.
Yeah.
Dead fish. Yeah.
He has
the opposite of
so I mean, he kind of
Shape of Water, right?
steals the movie with his character, but the moment that's just essential is him talking about the Indianapolis.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
God, like right there, there's nothing going on, but he's telling you, and you're watching this, and you are just
You're hypnotized.
yeah, sucked in. And he's talking about all the guys just out there waiting to be rescued and just being taken out one by one. It's fucking amazing.
Yes. No, it's that that was on before we came up here, and we all stopped. We were like, we were
were.
talking,
We were
walking in the
mesmerized.
house. We got in the living room, and we just stopped because I mean, it's just one of the best scenes in film ever.
Yes.
Was it like 1,000 went in, 300 came out?
Yeah, dude.
God damn.
It's such a good addition because that story is so scary.
Yes.
So I don't know about y'all, but like immediately after watching Jaws as a kid, I was like at my library being like, what you got on the Indianapolis? I want
Yeah.
to learn all about this.
Yeah.
And that's
scary shit.
That's what's so amazing with Spielberg is he took something that isn't just a made up story. It actually fucking happened.
Yeah.
It was like I'm gonna have Quint as a survivor of
Yeah.
one of the most
Like, this guy's
horrific
been through it.
shark attacks in U.S. history.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he, and you knew he had been through some shit, like with the intro at the town hall where he's just like, you don't know what I do for a living?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
know
like-
what I do for
You know, that's all he says. He's like, you know what I do for a living?
Dude, you want to talk about motivation? He gets picked up by the rescue boat. He's like, so what are you gonna do with the rest of your life? Fucking kill some fucking sharks.
Some sharks.
All right.
That's it.
I saw my friend fucking like bobble up and down.
Yeah.
I'm killing me some fucking sharks.
Fuck yeah.
That's the
Chewing bubblegum and killing sharks.
Look, I work in a movie theater. I like movies. Still not as passionate as what do? I kill fucking sharks, God damn it, because
Yeah.
they killed my friends.
Just please say that to anyone who asks you what you do.
Yeah.
I kill fucking sharks.
I kill fucking sharks.
And then you meet somebody from Peter and like, what? No, it was a joke. It was a joke. Please, I don't actually kill sharks.
They're all asshole sharks.
Oh man,
Yeah.
but his death scene too is pretty. It's pretty fucking gnarly.
Yeah,
Pete, whatever it was, 1975 horror movie.
PG.
Like PG. It is pretty sick. Like it's
Yeah.
pretty graphic. He's got the blood coming out of its mouth. He's chomping.
You're
He's
seeing it.
sliding into the mouth. Like it is good shit.
That's
And
why
it's
it's
amazing to think it's PG.
Yeah.
You have to remind yourself.
only one. All
Yeah.
the rest are PG-13. That's the
Oh,
only one that's
wow.
PG.
No, I think Jaws 2's PG. PG-13 didn't come out till mid-'80s.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why.
Oh, okay. So that's why 3 and
that
4. Okay,
tracks.
so 2 is still PG.
Yep.
Okay. You think it's one of the films that made them have to think about PG-13?
You know, I can tell you which movie it was. It was goddamn Temple of Doom with the heart getting ripped out and all the kids freaking the fuck out. They went, all right,
Wait a minute.
maybe we need to tweak the rating system a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
That makes
Another
perfect sense,
Spielberg
actually.
movie.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, fair.
But yeah, Jaws came out in summer 75. I actually don't think it was actually supposed to come out in the summer. But what I always find fascinating is that Peter Benchley's book came out in 1974. So like it was such a massive hit. I don't know why that like speaks to me, but I'm like, wow, that movie came out like just 1 year later after this.
Yeah, that's
Like,
only
they
happened
really
a
got
couple
it done.
times. It's only happened like I think a couple other times where it's been that quick.
Yeah.
And
I do know there's some other films, but yeah, that's rare.
yeah.
And his book was,
cool.
I mean, it was fiction, but he based it off of different tales of like these shark attacks in this like river, I
Yep.
believe, that was near, and the townspeople just were terrorized, and he used that as motivation and just took it.
It was originally
for-
in Jersey, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
Hopefully, we're not fucking up any trivia questions.
just two so far. That's okay. That's right. That's why I got 8. That's why you come prepared.
Damn it.
That's why you come prepared.
Oh, again.
But what's amazing is
Indianapolis whip scratch.
the
Jersey
production.
scratch. Yeah.
The production of Jaws was such just everything fucked up. The first, animatronic
Right.
fucking sank to the bottom of the
Yeah.
ocean.
There were
Yes.
problems with that in 2 as well. And I think 3.
But
They had
this
problems
is
with
where
the
Spielberg,
animatronic.
it actually helped him out, because what works with the first Jaws is you don't see the shark that much, and just
Doesn't come out until like an hour 21.
fucking the master John Williams score,
Yeah.
and that underwater viewpoint.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you
The
fucking
only
all you
thing
need.
they kept in the sequels was the underwater viewpoint. They did that a lot in 2, 3, and 4. 3 a lot with the tunnels and everything
Yeah.
in the SeaWorld thing. Sorry, I had to.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I know. But outside of that, none of the sequels really utilized the score, nor did they utilize the suspense of not seeing the shark. They even 2, which I do enjoy as like the only Jaws sequel I enjoy, they didn't keep to that suspenseful thing. It was like they had to go into the like sequel like mode. Like I feel like that's just what everybody did when they made a part 2. Is like
Yeah.
they always had to like just increase the amount you see the thing, try to increase the suspense and the tension, try to increase who's getting attacked as being, instead of like no real adults got attacked in 2 except for the one on the boat.
Right.
And she poured gas. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Fucking
That whole
idiot.
scene is so
Well,
I'm
funny.
sorry. She's like,
no.
she picks it up and I'm like, what the fuck
Well,
are you
she
doing?
douses her
She was trying. I think,
That's
to
not
pour
how
it
you
on it.
pick up a gas can and turn it upside down over top of you.
But what's great is there's someone on the shore watching it, so all
Yeah.
she sees, if she doesn't see the shark, she just sees a lady pouring a can.
And now
Like
you
the
expose
greatest fuck you world, I'm going
Yeah.
out and with a bang.
Yeah.
But she did fuck up the shark. I gotta give her props.
did.
If
She
she
did.
fucking
She made
hit
it
that
Two-Face.
flare.
That's the other thing too. It's like basically it was pre-Michael Myers, half burnt
Yeah.
from
Exactly.
and it's that one still. It had the second best kill of the shark, chomping down the wire.
Oh yeah.
Like
Cable junction.
serious kill,
A
not
cable
the
junction.
Yeah.
not the fucking one from 4 or the explosion from 3.
And
But no, that's I think the big problem. Everything we've talked about so far in the first one, except for the underwater scenes, is everything that's missing in the sequels.
Yep.
I think that's why most of them, except for 2, which did do well, just fall fucking flat. They're not even worthy to have Jaws in the title, in my opinion, because then you're referencing the first one.
yeah, I mean
You
the
know,
second
2 and
one
3 and 4,
is a sequel to the first one.
Direct,
And characters,
It's a natural
location.
progression.
The
Yeah.
surviving characters.
Yeah. And it should have just stopped.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
God
But
damn it.
I mean, I guess part 2 made a decent amount of money, and
Yeah.
they're like cha-ching. So
There was some issue between like
Roy Schreider did not want to do the second one.
you didn't
by
want to do
way.
the second one, no.
They, Universal had to pull out some shit and say this. It's in your contract. If you want to make any more movies with us, like, because they already couldn't get Dreyfuss back.
Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
but you do get the mention of
Yeah.
Hooper. Oh, Hooper's on a
On an
expedition.
excursion.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
won't be
yeah.
in this movie at all.
They bring in the different shark expert though, and then in both the first one and the sequel, they have to mention the Latin name of great white shark, which is Carcharias carcharodon or whatever, just to make you know that this is a scientific movie.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you got Brody bringing
She
up
wasn't
bite
as fun.
radius.
No.
Yeah,
not at
because
all.
Brody's was like, well, what about the bite radius? But the bite radius.
Yeah.
And she's
She's like, no.
a what?
Yeah.
Like, are you the fucking expert? A what?
Damn it.
She's like, no, this orca did suicide. You know, like, you're like,
How
fuck?
the fuck
How
is that
else?
suicide?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus. But I was going to say, I feel like there was an issue with 3 with Universal. Like, I guess it bombed so much that when they did 4, I know the studio basically when they announced 4, they didn't even mention 3. They said this is the third film in the Jaws franchise. They
they
just
completely
ignored
erased that
Jaws
shit.
3D.
Well, and here's the thing is that 4 was sped up, that they cut the production time in half. So
that explains a lot.
A lot of this doesn't make any sense. Besides the script is that
You
they
mean the
went,
entire
because they literally started filming in January and they wanted it released by the summer.
Oh God!
I want you to think about that.
In
That's
1987.
With an animatronic shark in the fucking water. That's insane. That's insane. That's a shitty timeline.
That's
horrible.
where you get a really bad looking kill at the end.
So they just took went through a stack of screenplays. Was like, shark follows them. Okay, let's go with this one. Like that's the guy who was like, this is the one we're gonna go with.
Now here's what's really sad is that we were this close to actually getting a parody Jaws movie. Instead of Jaws 3, it was going to be Jaws 3 People Zero was, I think, the name of the movie. And it was supposed to be from the guys, I don't hold me to this, but I think it was from the guys that did Airplane and stuff like that.
God.
Nice.
And it was supposed to be just pretty much kind of making fun of.
I'm so bummed.
And
that's amazing.
It got pretty close to getting approved, and at the last minute, I guess the Universal changed, who was in charge. And he's like, no. 3D's in.
My
We're
God.
doing a 3D movie. And shit canned it. And we were this close to getting going a different direction with the series.
Yeah, see, if they did it intentionally not to be serious, then I would, again, if both 3 and 4 was done tongue-in-cheek satire, they would have been great.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they did them seriously. It's fucking terrible.
I could be wrong, but I listen to a podcast where they'll sometimes read scripts of unreleased stuff, and literally this character's in the water, and when they go underwater, they hear dun dun dun, and they get out, and they don't hear anything.
It's only
they get back
underwater.
in dun dun dun, and they're like, "There's a fucking shark somewhere. I hear the music."
Go back under. That is so epic. I'm imagining a shark smoking a cigarette for some reason in these movies. God,
Yes.
wish we could have had that.
Oh, man.
But obviously, it's a classic.
Dude, it's
started
listed as one of the
everything.
great, it's listed in the top 100 greatest films of all time.
Rightfully
it's there
so.
for a reason.
Yeah. Never gets old.
no.
I watch it every year too.
I'm shocked if I run into people that haven't seen. I'm like, how?
Yeah.
How did?
How did you not see Jaws?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When you talk to anybody that was, which there's still tons of people around that were young. I specifically mean young because they were the ones that were actively going to the beach an incessant amount of time compared to the adults. So if you people that were teenagers when this film came out will tell you the beaches were bare.
Yeah.
The rest of that summer.
Yeah.
It killed
it
tourism.
fucked people up.
Here's the thing, it's fictitious.
Yeah.
But sharks do
that's pretty
kill the
plausible.
shit out of people.
Yeah.
I mean, we're up to date this year, and I'm already hearing about reports of
Yes.
fucking shark attacks.
And
They're menaces.
And them showing up where they don't belong.
Yeah.
Too. That's the worst part. It's this isn't water. These sharks aren't in these waters. Okay.
So
Now
you
they
watch
are.
other movies, and you're like, oh yeah, aliens. Oh yeah,
Yeah, sharks.
But sharks, that's a real
Sharks
thing.
are there.
Yeah, that's
they
a
are
real
there.
thing.
Yes. Yes.
And this one was done, in the first one. And I'll give the second one some credit for it too. But like I said, it was done serious. And the way Spielberg, like I said, I equate the reason why this is so awesome, obviously John Williams' score, but also Spielberg's vision and the scenes that we talk about and how everything about the film that we love, the suspense and all that, were all directly related to him and how he's directing his cinematographer, right? He's out of the picture in all the sequels, and you're like, oh, well.
Like a scene that I forgot about is when they go at night to check out that boat.
Yeah.
And it's
The head-
like
The head
Yeah.
comes
fog.
out. Ben Gardner's
But every
head.
time
But
Yeah.
before that,
Like-
it's all foggy, and Williams gives this really creepy fucking score, and it's already just intense. And then he's like, "I'm gonna go and investigate," and the way the music is, and you're like,
Yes.
"The fuck you gonna do that
Yes.
for?"
Yeah.
What are you
And
doing
then-
here?
Then you have the fucking head pop
Yes.
out.
Yeah, I
Such
think-
a good jump scare.
That scene and the scene where Quint gets killed is the two most scenes that make it a horror movie for me.
100%.
I mean,
Yeah.
when the kid gets, you see a lot of fucking blood, it's splattering up.
No,
there,
I know,
yeah.
but that's almost like that kind of scene could be transferred over to an action shark movie or.
Sure.
Because people are still going to get eaten. There's still going to be blood and all that. But like you just described the score, and it's poorly lit when he's going to investigate the ship. And then the way Quint gets killed, it's up close and personal. You see him like you said, slowly go into the
Yes.
mouth, chomp, 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 chomp.
Yes.
He's gurgling, choking on blood and shit.
Yeah.
It's not pretty.
Apparently, they had to do that take multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that was
man.
spitting out blood over and over again.
Yeah.
And
Thank
you can
you,
see where
Robert
he's getting
Shaw.
pretty
Yeah.
frustrated. Where he's like,
because it's going in his eyes and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Damn it.
yeah.
Just
yeah, one of the
fucking
times I
eat
think
me.
he spit it out, and it's like literally going in his eyes and just covering his entire face. And they're like, all right, we got to do that again.
Yeah, that's why that was in our Kills That Made Us live show at GalaxyCon, because it was just an iconic kill.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
First one, best one. And, so many iconic lines from the first one.
Yeah.
Smile, you son of a bitch. Fucking so good.
Martin, it's all psychological. You yell barracuda. Everyone says, huh? What? You yell shark.
Yeah.
We got a panic on our hands on the 4th of July. I
Yep.
love that.
Actually,
Nope.
one of my favorite lines is, "Oh what?"
Yeah, I like that one too.
A
When he comes out,
what?
a what?
A
I
what?
love that line too. That's also my favorite line. It's so good.
And then the famous "That's a bad hat, Harry."
That's
yeah,
a bad,
yeah.
some
That's-
bad hat here.
I hear you won't go in the water.
Yeah. How
That
many?
guy has droopy tits.
Oh God, I noticed that.
He's old. Leave him alone.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Poor
Yeah,
guy.
but he did come
I'm
over
sorry.
and
He
was
fucked with
like,
him. He intentionally
fuck
fucked with him. Yeah.
And
Sorry,
then
Harry.
Yeah.
this is where Spielberg had to just add something that is one of the most iconic shots.
Oh yeah, that
Is when
yes.
Oh yeah.
is that zoom in
Yeah.
is fucking
Onto the eye.
amazing.
It
It's
is.
like as an audience, like the realization, like, oh my God, it's happening right now, and the camera zooms in on his face.
that
Fucking
shot
amazing.
embodied what it feels like when you have that revelation. I don't know if I described that right, but like just the way that's filmed,
Yeah.
because it's like the forefront stays still while the background zooms in.
Yes, so good.
And it literally just mimics exactly like what goes through your brain when you have when you have that
Yeah.
shit moment. At least that's what I think, right?
Agreed.
And from that moment, you see that in everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
you
The
know.
other part that makes it a horror movie for me is when the guy in the rowboat gets killed and his leg gets bit off.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
they
yeah.
show that shot of the
Coming
leg
down.
just coming down with the flesh at the end looking like a eaten chicken wing.
Smallest
Yeah.
goddamn
It's-
rowboat I've ever
Yeah.
seen. That is like a
Shit.
half rowboat.
Wait, you know what is better than the fucking what is it, Arnie Cunningham dude in part 2 with the fucking raft?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
With a little blow up fucking boat. And they're taking that shit like far. He's sailing that bitch like pretty far away. And I'm like, really, dude? you look like you're out of a comic book where you've got like stitching and tape all over the fucking thing. But you know that was the actor that played Arnie Cunningham and Christine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's the same dude.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Back to School.
And Back to School.
Oh,
Yep. I forget his fucking name. He's been in a bunch of shit too, like even recently. But yeah, it was kind of cool to see him pop up. Like, oh hey. Yeah.
And they had a dude that was almost like a doppelganger for Napoleon Dynamite in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? He had the fur,
I
the glasses.
do.
I was going to be like, I don't know if I want to go sailing. God.
Yeah.
Can I bring my tots? Oh. And I was like, God, is he going to get killed? Like, not cool. I don't like being eaten by sharks. I'd rather be killed by a what's the fucking creature he makes up in there? A
yeah.
leglor or whatever.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yes.
Yeah. But
I
like I said,
wouldn't kill a
with this one,
shark.
they weren't focusing so much that the people that had killed was adults. It was pretty much all like teenagers
Mm-hmm.
and kids. So they kind of changed that dynamic. Nowadays, like trying to save the kids.
Well, you can get the helicopter pilot.
Yep.
Dude, okay, that's where 2 went the way of 3 and
They
4.
did too much.
It was like
They did
there's
too
no
much.
fucking way in
Yeah.
hell. It was on.
shark-
It was
shark
trying
knows
to rise.
That helicopter would help them get away. And he's like, fuck that
No,
noise.
come on,
I'm
man."
going to take this helicopter down and I'm going to use the propellers to destroy the rest of the sailboats. Like, this is a smart shark.
Dude, it's not that. It's I know sharks are strong, but it was trying to fly up. It's different when like you're fighting the drag of a boat, maybe, but like when it's going a place that a shark can't go, like it's
What had
just trying
done-
to fly up, and the shark kept it down.
it
Not
out-
only that, but
Was it out of the water
Oh my
yet?
god! Huh?
I don't think it was out
It
of
was
the water.
off the water a little bit,
Okay. But just a little bit. I mean,
and he just like literally he just showed it raised, then he chomps down.
I mean, in part 2, the shark is getting into boats most of the time anyway, you
Yeah.
know. So, I mean,
got to up the
he's
ante.
got- yeah.
Got up the ante.
He's
That's
got a
what
little
we're
He's
doing.
got a little Jordan in him.
Shocking number of explosions in part 2. Yeah, he does. He's got the Air Jordan.
Yeah, you're right. There are
There's
a lot.
so many explosions.
there are a
You
lot of
have the
explosions.
one at the end, the
Yeah.
one in the boat,
Boat,
and the
yeah.
helicopter.
I still think that was the rad kill though. Like, what was
It
it?
was.
This one it was open your mouth, open wide, you son of a bitch. Yeah.
And I'm like, how the fuck did he not just fry himself like Brody? But he's in that little rubber boat.
It's rubber.
It's rubber.
Right?
It
Yeah.
is.
And I was,
They
and I'm
got
like,
it.
aha!
They did
it. Yay! No, okay, continuity. That makes that's legitimate.
Yeah.
You're not gonna die. You know, the rubber is great. You know,
And I do
insulator.
appreciate where, like, it seems like the shark just is on a mission, But you start banging. He's like, loud noise. I got to, like he's a dog. All of a sudden, like, squirrel. What was that? What's that?
Oh, it's good. Yeah. Not having rewatched that movie in a while, it was nice to almost watch for the first time. Why? It's like, because at the beginning, you're like, why the fuck did they show that power line scene?
Right.
Like, you're just like, and they didn't do it. It was literally the beginning, and you don't see it again until the end. So there was, an hour and like 40 minutes where you forgot about it.
I didn't realize, I completely forgot about the scene where Brody is like, okay, fuck this noise. And he's taking cyanide and dripping it into the top of the bullets.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm not going to shoot this motherfucker. I'm going to poison shoot this motherfucker.
But dude, then he goes to seal it with wax, and I'm like, dude, that's not going to work, dude.
Yeah.
Because as soon as you crack that wax, the cyanide's going to...
That's how determined he is. It's like, I'm not just going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot / poison your fucking ass. That's some hatred right there.
That's some hatred.
It's taking that time to put cyanide-tipped bullets.
Personal.
Yeah. God damn it. And then, like...
you might survive the bullet.
You waste them all.
Yeah.
Just shoots them all at a school of bluefish.
Those bluefish all had a cyanide in them.
Bluefish.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot.
Yeah. So he put cyanide into hollow points and then sealed. God damn, dude.
He
had a little trauma, right?
I mean, a little bit.
A little bit. I appreciate at the beginning of the movie that they have that scene with the divers, and then they come upon the wreckage of the orca.
That was
that was cool.
Movie. I like that. And they have the camera shots that the shark eats, and they find it. I like that. That's cool.
But see, right
Good
there,
touch.
you see the tone shift again from just the masterpiece that is the first one, and moving into the sequels where you saw the shark in the first kill, where in the first kill in the OG, it's just her thrashing around. Like you said, you don't see the shark. They could have done that same thing with the sequel just to build that tension. It's like, oh shit, he's back. Now they can still up the body count while you're not seeing the shark. They can still increase the blood and still keep it in that PG rating because we didn't have 13, right? It was just R. So I mean, there's things they could have done to keep it where you didn't see the goddamn shark so much. Like,
I think they're just excited because the first one made so much money. Now, like, well,
once you saw it, we got to show that shark.
That did so well, and you barely see the shark. This one, you could have fucking see the shit out of the shark because we got so much money in this movie. It's like, you're kind of
that's not what made
the point of what we liked about the first Jaws.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's weird that Hollywood would get it wrong, trying to figure out what people wanted.
No, they totally understand the audience all the time.
Speaking of Hollywood get it wrong, do we move to the 3D version?
Oh, do we? Yeah, sure. Let's go. It's gonna get a little bloody. Oh, it was hard to get through that fucking film, dude. I'm sorry.
We're not now. First off, we're not on the island anymore. We're at Well, I guess you can't call it Sea World because it's some other name. Is it like?
I think it's SeaWorld.
It is
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld. Okay.
SeaWorld.
It's like one of the. It's
Which
like
is
the
amazing.
first SeaWorld, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought for some reason they changed the name.
No, it's SeaWorld.
But you're like, okay, I guess it's all new people. No, we get Brody's kids
that have
all
somehow
grown up.
aged like 10, 15 years since the first
Well, so it had
movie.
been the second one was 7 years from the third one was 7 years from the second one. I think.
Yeah.
But Dennis
still,
Quaid was way
he was
too
like
old.
30.
He was way too old to
29 or
be.
something. But whatever, who cares?
But we get early Dennis Quaid. I think it's like his first major film, and then also Leah Thompson.
I was about to say that.
Which she was the only thing that was worth watching the movie for was to stare at her gorgeous self. She's beautiful.
She is beautiful.
Right? And like, she's definitely not as good of acting as Back to the Future in that one, but I feel it was more the writing than her. The writing was just shit.
The younger brother looked familiar. I think he was in like random stuff like Top Gun.
Oh, and the photographer guy, the Aussie. He's in some shit. Obviously, Lou Gossett Jr. Fuck. Why don't we mention him first? Lou Gossett Jr. He's the biggest actor in this film.
Yeah.
Like, by far, biggest actor.
This is crazy is that this followed right after he won an Academy Award for Officer and Gentleman.
Wow.
This was his next movie.
Oh, dude.
Man.
You just went from Officer and Gentleman to stereotypical jive talking black dude.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what he went into in Jaws 3.
Yes. Yes.
He was like the jive dude from Airplane.
Yeah.
Just a business owner.
Oh,
like,
God.
But someone
I feel
thought
so bad
it'd
for
be
him, man.
great to what if.
R.I.P. by the way, he passed away this year, so we got to
I
call
didn't
him out
know
again.
that.
Yeah, he died earlier this year.
Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately. Tons of great roles from that man, but got to give him a shout out, even though it's not his best role.
Yeah, no.
At all.
It's kind of sad that we're talking about this role.
Yeah. But there's so much bad in this film. There's so much.
But yeah, I mean, because that's the thing is they went, what if we put a shark in SeaWorld? And it's like, well, can we not come up with anything better than that? But that's what we have.
Yeah, that's what they gave us.
Well, that's not enough though. We need them to dazzle them. How about we make it in 3D?
3D, 100%.
Oh,
Yeah.
How could you not?
There's a problem
you have
with
to do it.
There's movies that I do like that were made in 3D in the 80s.
Uh-huh.
That's still obnoxious with the amount of pushing shit towards
Just
the
the
camera.
Unnecessary pops of things.
Yeah.
Like the dead fish is the fish head at the
Yeah.
beginning.
Yeah. All the
And
or
they
the,
got the. I'm sorry. Yeah.
the jaw, like the explosion at the end. They just the jaws, pieces of the jaws shoot out to the screen and just stop
those
in the water.
chunks are
They
just
fucking
stop.
stupid.
And it's like that's not how the water works. It doesn't just stop.
This movie has everything. You
Yeah.
have SeaWorld, you have 3D, you have water ski stunts, you have dolphins. It's got
You do have
everything.
a pretty gnarly when they find the body of was it the mechanic or
Yeah, he went down there to fix the door initially.
yeah.
And when they found his body, you're right,
arm.
like arms ripped off, like
Mm-hmm.
half his skin's ripped off. So like that practical effect was fucking badass. I didn't look to see who did the practical effects in that film or any of these films actually. I don't know who.
Yeah, I don't know either, actually.
Yeah, but no, you had mentioned earlier and just now as well the skiers.
Yes.
All those scenes were awesome.
Yeah, agreed.
Like because I don't feel like is that still a thing people do?
I don't know. It should be.
Right?
I was delighted.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed
I've
watching
never been to SeaWorld, so I don't know if that's still a thing. But I know I feel like that's where it started.
Yeah, had to have been.
I doubt they do it anymore. But
You
yeah.
don't think? Oh, man.
SeaWorld's
kinda
not been doing
sad
too
now.
well in the
Yeah.
last 15 years
Yeah.
after a couple documentaries came out about them beating the shit out of fish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah.
I think they
haven't
might
watched
have
those.
condensed down. Last time I
Haven't
was at
watched those.
last time I was at SeaWorld
Don't.
was probably about
So sad.
about 7 or 8 years ago, and yeah, they've actually got roller coasters and other things.
Yeah.
And not so much the shows as the name SeaWorld, and then like a lot of not sea creature shit. Yeah.
Oh, so they just like kept the name and
Yeah.
maybe they could just rebrand it.
Documentaries
Maybe
might
they
have-
should just rebrand
A
it.
couple of documentaries might have fucked their shit up a little bit.
Well, don't,
mean-
you know what? Don't hit the fucking animals,
Yeah,
assholes.
100%.
Seriously.
I know these dolphins want to be here and have fun.
And that is the one perk to
Get
all
the
these films
taser.
is that obviously they couldn't use a great white, but like all the other sea life, especially SeaWorld, there's a lot of other sea life. None of them were harmed. They were all, especially the dolphins.
Yeah.
The dolphins were
Cindy and Sandy.
all right. Can we? All right. The whole dolphin rescue thing. Fuck me. Like you just
That's
grab a hold of the
Okay,
dolphin.
I was gripped.
and
My heart was racing.
You
Go, go, go.
I'm just kidding.
No, I know. I was like, oh, holy shit! They just literally barely grabbed the fucking dorsal and then off like a rocket. I'm like, oh my god. Oh
They saved her.
yeah. Just in the nick of time because the shark just
Swimming
comes
power.
ramming in on the thing.
They are mortal
Throughout
enemies.
all these movies, the swim power of some of like
I know dolphins are strong as fuck,
we've
but
already moved past
I
it.
don't-
But in 2, I mean, the shark pretty much is going the same speed as a speedboat with the skier, and we're just
Yeah.
like, yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
We're just not even going to
Yeah.
really feel like.
well, we saw it
figure
pull
out.
a goddamn boat in the first one, so clearly
True,
we're already like, no,
true.
this motherfucker's strong.
Yeah, but fast.
Well, okay, when it was pulling against the boat, the boat was going the other way, and it was moving the boat the opposite direction.
Yeah.
You take that out of the equation, that motherfucker can barely get it. That's all I'm saying. I mean, now, it's still a stretch of the belief. Yes, I agree. But we've already kind of established that in the first one.
All right. I don't know how you feel about it, but I want to go with my top moment of this movie, and then we can go to the next moment of the movie.
Yeah.
But the top moment
Yeah.
is, I will say, we do get a very interesting scene where a dude gets taken out, and we get from the inside of the shark viewpoint.
Really cool.
No, that
Really
was
fucking cool.
cool.
Yeah.
That was a cool shot because it's like chomp, 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 and then it basically squashes it. He doesn't bite him in half. It's not
He's
a quick
just-
death.
yeah,
It's like
he's
a
just kinda like-
crushing thing.
Yeah, I'll let my stomach do some of the work. But it's a cool point
Yeah, it
because you're
really
just
is.
seeing like the viewpoint of
Mhm.
like inside the shark and the teeth, and I thought it was amazing. And then not that long after that scene, we get by far one of the dumbest fucking scenes I've ever like. You put all the effort to make that, and then oh my god, our underwater facility. There's a great white approaching it, not moving at all. It's gonna hit the glass.
Yeah.
Holy
Dude,
shit!
you're
Hours
just
later.
watching in disbelief more so. Like, why didn't you move?
People,
You had
So much
Look,
like
time.
a day. You like what'd you say? You had 7 business days.
to move.
Universal executives pre-screen this movie
And
and
said, "No,
said,
keep that in."
looks fine to
They
me,
loved
Yeah.
it.
and approved that.
They were
Nobody
like, this
said
shit's gonna kill.
that looks kind of fucking fake. Nobody,
Yeah.
because it made it to the theaters.
Yeah.
And I remember I actually watched this as a kid in the theater. I went, "The fuck is that?" Like, even I was like, "That's stupid."
Well, and to kind of go back to your point about, I guess, the strength and speed of the shark that they utilize, like this one did one nose bump and completely depressurized an entire vessel.
Yeah.
I don't think it's not a Meg. Like
Right.
when it happens in Meg, I'm like, okay. This, I'm like, they're big, but they're not big enough to break.
Proof the glass for everything but ramming speed shark. That's the only.
And if that's the thing, it wasn't ramming speed. That motherfucker was going on a Sunday stroll when it hit it.
Yeah,
it was not ramming.
5 mile per hour speed shark.
Fuck. Sunday stroll. Donk. The fuck. It was more like a boop.
Like at that point, couldn't like a fucking just a fish bump into it? Like, oh god damn it!
That's what I mean. Like it was so stupid. And then the doors fail. I'm like, oh, this whole place is just fucking gone. This is just...
They really cut corners.
Oh shit! I'll go figure, right? Yeah, all that millions and millions of dollars, they still cut corners. Yeah.
And the big ass shark, and it's filling up with water, but he gets in there pretty fast. Like, all right, well, there's enough water to cover my giant ass in this facility. No, yeah,
it's fucking All right, yeah, and then what caused the explosion in this one?
The diver that we got to see had a grenade because he was going to take it out.
The old Chucky 3. Child's Play 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Dennis Quaid, I think, has a hook and is able to unhook it just in time to swim it away as it explodes and 3D chunks come at us.
Yeah, dude, that was so bad. Because again, they just come at you and stop. Because, things just stop in the water when they're being propelled towards you.
You finish 3 and you go, well, it can't get any worse than this.
Especially when I ended because, you had some dolphins spinning in 3D.
Yeah.
Of course, it's happy.
Yes.
Hey.
But you're like... This is it. This is the.
No.
Obviously, Universal has learned its lesson.
Well, it took a while, right? It took 4 years, I think, between 3 and 4. 5 years.
4 was 87. I don't know when 3 was.
3 was, I think, 83.
83.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4-ish years. Yeah.
But in the hold my beer moment, Universal said, "You thought 3 was stupid. Here's Jaws' Revenge."
And again, they bragged about 4 being the true third film. They wanted this over the 3D one.
Well, this time it's personal. And we learned that because the younger Brody's son is still on the island, and he's going to check out a downed buoy.
Yep.
And Christmas.
It's a Christmas horror movie.
Yeah,
it is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I will say there's a cool moment where you can see carolers singing Christmas carols.
Someone's dying on the
And as the shark jumps up and just rips his arm off, he's fucking bleeding on the boat. And you can hear them singing. That's kind of a cool moment.
Yeah, but then you get the rest of the movie.
It's fucking... Shark kills a young kid. Mom's pretty upset. Older brother down in the Caribbean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? The
Yeah,
Bahamas?
no, it's right.
So that actually, that's like keeping up with the timeline from 3, actually. Because remember, he talks about the job in the Caribbean.
Okay,
Yeah.
true. Fair.
Even though they don't care about 3, whatever,
But
fucking throw it in there.
Mom's pretty upset. She goes, "I'm going to go visit older son,
Michael.
Who's now not Dennis Quaid.
Right.
Yeah,
different actor.
Yeah.
I need to get away."
But somehow the same age.
And she must have mentioned her plans near the water.
And the shark herd?
It's like, I'm going down to the Caribbean to go visit my other son
No,
who's
what
still
we didn't
alive.
what we didn't see was her put something in the water and Morse code it to the shark. Because remember, in 2, the boom booms, draws his attention. We missed that part.
No, I just like to see she's talking on the phone, like, I'm going down.
And the shark just pops up.
The shark's
It's
right there, like, what's that? Because what happens?
It's like the alligator in Peter Pan where he hears the clock.
Because what happens is she flies down, the shark that killed the younger brother, swims all the way down because it's personal.
Follows her.
That's
ass.
To the Caribbean.
To the Caribbean.
Yeah.
It's coming for us. It wants to kill us.
And the thing is our main characters or the mom specifically goes, "That's the same fucking
That's the
shark."
same fucking shark. Yeah.
And we learned, I'm sorry, she's like, "The shark has now killed 2 people in my family." And you're like,
It's not true.
wait,
What?
no,
Ellen,
no.
that's not true.
No.
Yeah. Wait, did y'all have a 3rd kid? No.
I would have said,
The
go tell
brother-
that to the chick from the first movie.
Her youngest,
Yeah.
her youngest son, and Brody died of a heart attack, or as she said, a fear of sharks.
The fear.
So that's 2 for the shark. And I'm like, you talking about the dude that literally killed the shark in the first movie?
The
And
shark in the second movie. Yeah.
Was all of a sudden like, did you hear that? Is that a fin? And literally died of a heart attack. I guess maybe as he was yelling shark and fucking died. what the fuck is wrong with this movie? All right. And it's not like I think he died from the fear of sharks. She's like,
she's convinced.
He fucking died from fear of sharks.
Well, she's like we talked about this a little bit before the episode. She was such a, especially in the sequels, very strong character. Even in the first one, I mean, fuck it, she's great performance.
Yes.
And then the way the 2 ended, it was so strong. And then 3, she is like a goddamn mess. She's like
sad.
They like you pointed out, Hunter. They decide to stay on the island
Right.
after he gets fired in the second one. Why the fuck would you stay there? They continually talk about how the fact he hates fucking water.
The town pretty much said, "Fuck you, you're not our chief anymore," and they're like, "Yeah, we'll stay here."
The whole fucking family works in water. Like, why is the older son like a marine biologist and some shit? Like, why are they all like?
None of that made. And like
my
in
ass
3,
would be in a desert. Like,
in 3 they made him. No, then you get tremors.
Okay, fair.
Now you just had part 3 that had an Academy Award-winning actor in there. Part 4 also has an Academy Award-winning actor who won it while filming this piece of shit movie, Mr. Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Love him.
Whenever you say his name, it just sounds like you have a really possessive drug habit.
Yeah.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. Michael Caine. A ruby the size of a tangerine.
So I can't. I'm not even. What was he filming at the same time as he was filming this amazing cinema?
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. He was filming this. He couldn't go to the Oscars.
What film was he going to win? I can't remember what film he was going to win.
Hannah and Her Sisters.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's a Woody Allen movie. But literally, when people don't show up and they're like, they should do all the nominees, and there's just a photo of him. And he was on the set and couldn't leave because he was filming Jaws the Revenge.
Wow, choices.
Yeah.
God damn.
But he does have a great quote. He does have a great quote where he's like, I've never watched the movie or something like that, but he's like, but I do know the house that the movie paid for. So pretty much like,
nice.
Yeah, I fucking sold
Fair
out.
enough.
I don't give a shit.
Fair enough. And babe, at that point,
Respect.
like he had done enough. Like, all right, I want a paycheck movie.
Doesn't have to prove anything to me.
Exactly. Like, I want a paycheck movie. And then he would continue to go on to do amazing movies. I mean, Jesus Christ, the Dark Knight trilogy.
Absolutely.
So I mean, he redeemed himself later on.
Fine.
Yeah.
I mean, Muppets Christmas Carol. Let's go.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go. That motherfucker redeemed himself, and I'm missing a couple ones in between there. But yeah, this movie, he was the only good thing to watch in this film.
Why does he become involved with them? He's just the helicopter pilot.
Yeah,
and then
the mom's
friends.
single, and
yeah,
he's like, hey.
Yeah.
Like, he wanted to dick her down hard the whole movie.
A helicopter.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Airplane.
you're right. I'm sorry.
Airplane.
It is
Yeah.
an airplane.
But no, like the whole movie, he's trying to
Yeah,
get some.
seaplane.
He's
Yeah.
just very gentlemanly.
Yeah,
trying
he's
to
kind
get
of a
with her.
creeper. He's like, hey.
No, he's not. I wouldn't call him a creeper.
So you're a
He's
widow, huh?
respectful. He's respectful.
But the older
Yeah.
son's like, stay the fuck
He
away
is.
from
His
my
name is
mom.
Yeah.
My mom will never get dick ever again. God damn it.
What a cockblock.
Yeah, no shit. But I didn't like, the son, the actor playing the son in this. I don't know what the fuck his name is, but
We forgot about Mario Van Peebles,
Yes.
the director of New Jack City. He's been on some other stuff, but with one of the most insane Rasta fucking
Yep.
accents that goes in and out, just like, hey
yeah,
man, what
I was
are we
trying
doing?
to ignore that because or how the fuck did he survive? That's some
I know.
bullshit.
In the
Now,
first cut, he didn't. He died. But
because yes, he got literally dragged underwater
Yeah.
with his gut in being chomped on by a
Not cool,
shark.
not cool, bro.
Not cool, man.
I
It's
don't
cool.
like that.
I go back to cool runnings.
Yeah.
No, what the fuck?
It's it's a fucking God, it's so bad.
And he shows up after the shark's dead. That crazy fucking scene. I'm like, how? I know it's a movie, duh, but how the fuck?
It's just a flesh wound.
Yeah, that's basically what he says. That's basically what he said.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man, I'm all right.
Get me some
stupid.
Band-Aids,
He's like, yo,
man.
Michael, you got time to come check on me? Yeah, it's so stupid.
He's like, yeah. Hey, man, if you find yourself a second,
hold on,
you know,
Yeah,
come
right,
check.
something like that.
Put some tussin on it.
Put some Tussin on it.
Hey, man, swim it off. Swim it off, man. It's so bad.
we only seriously get 2 kills.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
so
in this
fucking
movie.
boring.
Banana boat.
Yeah.
The woman on the
Yeah,
banana boat.
boat.
that poor woman. That's just her and the young son.
Yeah, and Sean.
Young son.
Yeah.
And then we
That's
get the it's not the worst. 3 has the worst shark kill, but this shark kill is pretty fucking bad.
I don't know.
Dude. I don't
This
know.
is
No,
pretty-
it,
this is-
3 gets 3 for me because of the just the shitty CGI they used.
Yeah,
The 3D shit.
but
fucking
did you
terrible.
pause after they stab it?
No, why
That's
would I
what
do
you
that?
have to do.
No, why would I
Don't
do
do
that?
that.
I don't have to do that.
Because
Why would I do that?
they literally, it's a toy stuck with a toothpick.
Oh no!
For the most part, and yes,
Dude, wait, is it like where they use the fake baby in Dude Bro Party Massacre? Remember they used
Yes.
the Cabbage Patch baby?
it's if you pause it right after she jams it.
Oh,
which,
that's so bad.
Can we please explain how the demise of this very determined shark? He makes it all the fuck down there. He's terrorizing them, and then but he doesn't like.
He's going mad from
the sonar, right?
The
Is it the
sounds.
flashing?
Yeah.
And it gets him so upset. He's like, I gotta get out of the water.
Yeah.
And we find out is that if you
jumping out.
upset a shark, he will fly out of the water and sound like a T-Rex.
Yeah, he was roaring, yes.
So they're like, all right, so we know how to upset him and make him not hide under the water because he doesn't like the sound. What could we do? Oh, we could pierce him with the fucking boat because he's fucking going to be like just staying up in the air
like a dolphin.
long enough, like a fucking dolphin. We'll just stab the shit out of him.
The bow of the boat.
Oh.
And just, I'm sorry, but just again, just to add a little fuck you, is right before she does it, we get a cut back to the first movie where he's like,
the flashbacks.
"Smile, you son of a bitch," and I'm like,
No.
you are not allowed to do that." Fuck you on so many levels.
Truth, because you don't fuck with
It's
don't
like,
fuck
look,
with a masterpiece.
she's about to do what Brody. Like, no,
Yeah.
I don't want to think about the good movie as I'm watching this movie.
No, I want to ignore the fact
Yeah.
that this is what happened 3 movies later. We're here. This is where we're at. This is what. Just at this point, they could have stopped at the first one. This is where we went to. Fuck it. But on another note, though, without Jaws, we wouldn't have like some of those really other good fun. Like that's a movie I have zero fear of ever being remade because it technically already has been. Like the first film to that quality. Like we talked about The Shallow.
Yeah,
like that movie's done to me like a Jaws level of like
I've heard
suspense and
I've heard good things about Under Paris, which
on Netflix. I haven't watched that yet, but yeah. So it's like, but then it also allowed us to get fun ones like Meg.
Yeah,
where it's, I know that's gonna be stupid. I know Jason Statham's gonna be wrestling a fucking megalodon. Like it's gonna be ridiculous. Like okay, I'm here for it. These movies tried to be serious.
They tried
3 and 4 tried to be serious.
Really
No.
We've covered several franchises, but I don't know if we've had just a back-to-back that just killed the franchise the way 3 and 4 did of this franchise, where literally there was no talk of any more Jaws after 4.
It's been
They're
dead
like,
for 37 years.
no, you guys fucked it up so bad. We're done with this. All right,
This is it.
and you got to think about how much money the first movie made, and they're like, no,
not doing
that.
it. Nope. But again,
That was an 80s thing, by the way, because you remember, everybody loved, and it did well, the first Superman movie, right?
Yeah.
The second one, same deal. A lot of people were like, it's not as good as the first one, but still. And then you get part 3 that has Richard Pryor, and it's fucking
Dude,
terrible.
you got Superman getting drunk. That was
and then
4.
almost like Jaws, part 4 is like Hold My Beer, where then it's just...
This dude's fingernails grow? That's his thing? What the fuck?
And part 4 was
that wasn't Richard Donner, was it?
No,
He didn't do 4, did he?
No.
He only did 1 and 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But so I don't know what it is about these 80s movies, and they just go, make what you want.
Yeah,
You
they
can't,
went- they went
you
for
can't
it.
destroy the franchise,
No.
can you?
No.
Oh, shit, you did. Fuck. I want you to think about this. Another franchise from the 80s, Police Academy, had at least 7 movies, which means
Yes, they did.
Police Academy had more sequels
And Jaws.
than fucking Jaws, all right?
Oh.
And Tremors.
And oh, God. Yeah, and Tremors. They just won't stop with those fucking movies. Wrong Turn, too. They don't stop with the wrong turns.
Yeah, but those get away with direct-to-video or
True,
direct, you know what I
true.
mean? So there's a little
These
bit
are all theatrical
these
releases.
are a little bit cheating
These
there.
are all theatrical releases. That's true. Like Tremors, they haven't released one in theaters since, I think, 2.
Yep.
So
y'all know I always got to come with some random fucking fact. So here's my random fucking fact for Jaws 4. So the little girl in that movie, and her name's escaping me, her real name, she was the voice actor of Ducky in The Land Before Time, which is pretty cool. And then she was also a voice actor in All Dogs Go to Heaven, which is one of my favorites ever. But she was brutally murdered. She was completely brutally murdered when she was 10 years old.
The one from
by her
part
father.
4?
Yeah. But I looked her up. I was like, oh, that little girl.
shit.
What wonder what else she was in.
you said she was. I mean, okay, hey, fuck, that's terrible.
Yes.
10 years, goddamn.
She was 10 years old. Yeah.
But so she voiced a little girl in All Dogs Go to Heaven?
She voiced, yes. Yep. And then Ducky from Land Before Time.
You know what's crazy is I saw something about that, but I didn't know that she was Ducky. There was someone put a meme about Burt Reynolds' something he said in an interview about working with her and All Dogs Go to Heaven, and then they referenced her dying. He didn't say she was brutally murdered.
Yes.
So it's just weird that you're bringing that up, and it literally was like in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, that is weird.
Yeah.
There's your fact.
I love that fucking movie too, by the way. It's a good movie.
Weird Spielberg curse that passed on from Poltergeist.
Right, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh my
Holy
God,
shit.
yeah.
Let's start doing some research.
Yes.
10 years old, damn, dude. Fuck, yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to wrap it up for the Jaws franchise. Like I said, as bad as 3 and 4 were, we have gotten great shark movies since then that just make up for how the original just failed. Fucking failed. The 3 and 4, the original franchise, nah.
And it's just sad because we could at least had a comedy that might have been enjoyable instead of
I would have, yeah, see, then you would know not to take, okay, it's 1 and 2, and then they did this to have fun.
Yeah.
And you're not going to.
And the title would have been great. Jaws 3, People 0. Like, goddamn, that would have been great.
Oh, well. But we are not done. You know what time it is.
Oh, shit.
Stump the host.
All right. Stump the host. Katie, what is up? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hunter actually won last time.
Oh, okay. That means you get to go first.
Stop
sweet.
the streak.
Yeah, instead of going 7,
I put a Band-Aid on this gashing wound.
Yeah, instead of being 7 down, you're only 5 now.
Yeah.
You swing it back around. See if we can get it back to 6.
All right.
I feel better about
4,
that.
motherfucker.
Making 4. Yeah. Fuck you. All right, so I get to go first?
You get to go first,
All right,
and
sweet.
we've already struck 2 of my questions, so we're going to go to this one.
It happens every time.
Oh,
All
man.
right. So Hunter actually referenced this movie a little bit earlier. So Netflix just released Under Paris, the latest shark horror movie, where a great white gets stuck into an urban river. So you know it's in Paris. What is the river in Paris called? Do you know?
Fuck if I know. No fucking idea.
I don't fucking know, man.
I don't know. The same river that's in Daryl Dixon. I don't fucking know.
I might accept that. Yeah.
Sal or something.
That's a deep cut, though, right?
The Seine. It
The
was
Seine.
a deep cut.
But I think that's the only river in Paris, so it's got to be the one they travel on at the end of the season. Yeah. All right. Well, fuck.
All right.
Yeah.
Next one.
Hunter.
How many Sharknado movies are there in total?
Oh, goddamn.
Oh, no.
Closest? We going to do the closest?
If y'all are both wrong,
if he
then
doesn't,
closest. Yeah. Price is Right rules? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to say 6.
That's right.
Nice.
All right.
Damn.
Shit, yeah, dude.
Pull
Nice.
that out of your ass.
I was going to say
I'm
7.
a huge Ian Zane fan, or whatever the fuck his name is.
I was going to say 7, but holy shit. Yeah. Nice.
6 Sharknado movies. Okay.
All right.
All right. So in Jaws, the local fishermen catch a large man-eater that turns out not to be the fish that they're searching for. That's where they go, a what?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what type of shark
Tiger.
that was? Yeah, tiger
God
shark.
damn it,
Tiger
yeah.
shark.
Dude, I've watched that movie too many times.
Yeah.
Too many times.
I was hoping you'd be like, what other sharks you mentioned besides the tiger shark? So I could be like, I got Steve right here.
Tell me everything that was in his stomach. No,
Yeah.
that'll be another one. Tiebreaker.
We don't want the kicker
Oh.
kid to
So
be...
it's 1-1, right?
Yep.
So back to Hunter. So you already said that one. In Deep Blue Sea,
Oh, fuck.
do you remember why they said that the sharks were being genetically modified? Like, what were the scientists trying to study?
Alzheimer's.
Yes, I'm very impressed.
Because
Nice.
it makes the little flashes in the brain.
Yeah, that's
and that
right.
shows the activity.
Nice.
Well, I fucking love me
would've
some Deep
known
Blue
that.
Sea.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
God damn you.
I got it. I win this one, and it's because of Deep Blue Sea. I'm gonna fucking love the night.
Okay, so that's 2-1, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You get 2 more questions, me, and then 1 more for you.
Oh, and you, okay. I don't know if you're going to get this one. Name.
shit.
You might, though. You always pull them out, so we'll see.
We'll see.
All right. So you talked about how there's a lot more, obviously, tons and tons of shark movies that have come out since Jaws. I want you to name 2 of them for me that were based on true stories.
Oh, fucking. Well, I thought The Shallow was based on a true story, and then I can't remember the name of the one, the chick with the arm thing, it got cut off, and she's a surfer. I can't remember the name of the movie, so yeah.
Is that
You got
Soul
2?
Surfer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and then based on true shark attacks, Open Water.
Yep. Open
Nice.
water. The other one
Yeah,
would have
there's
been The Reef.
You got this one. That's 3. Nice.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
But we can at least do the last question.
Yeah.
It's not going to matter. But.
Do you have any more Deep Blue Sea questions?
I do not.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, my God. Is this for you?
No, this would be him.
Oh, okay. I feel like you're both going to hate this question, but I don't care because this is my trivia. So another 4th of July horror movie is 1997's I Know What You Did Last Summer. Name all 4 of the lead actors.
Oh, fuck.
Of the OG?
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking Freddie Perez Jr.,
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Love Hewitt,
Yep.
fucking Buffy, goddamn,
Yeah.
what the fuck, Sarah Michelle Gellar,
Yep.
Yeah.
and Ryan Philippe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well done.
So
Well
like
done.
weren't 3 of those also in Cruel Intentions?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yep.
Nice. All right.
Yeah.
So now we're down to 4.
There
Only
you go.
by 4.
Yeah.
It's about time it turned around, man. It's been like literally it was a year. I mean,
I just want to.
Damn.
I want you to remember that my comeback this time.
It
was
involved
because of
no. It
Lucy.
involved you got 4 questions right.
Yeah.
So one of them you still would have won with the 3
I know,
questions
but
right.
I want you to think
so
about
I'm
the
actually
Deep Blue Sea
negating the Deep Blue Sea one. I'm just because you would have still won. So I'm just
God damn
negating
it.
it. You lost it. You lost it. See?
Some might call it Hunter's Revenge.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, fuck. This time's personal.
Yes, yeah. This time it's personal.
Stupid. Oh man. All right, Hunter. Fuck you. God damn it. Tide's turning. It was bound to happen, but I just was trying to break double digits. I was trying.
Yeah.
It's never happened. We know
You
neither of us
mentioned
have
it.
ever been that
You
far. That's
mentioned
what it
it.
was.
That's
I talked
what it
about
was. You
never
fucked up the
never
streak.
talk about it again.
Yep. You
But
never
like
talk about it, no
we've
hitter.
never been 10 ahead throughout any of this.
Damn.
No.
Yeah.
Remember, we only release so many full lengths. You know,
Yeah.
the max we'll release is like 12 a year,
Right.
but we average like 8.
Wow.
So, and it'll be 5 years in August.
Oh my gosh! Congratulations.
Holy shit.
2019 in August was when Scary Stories.
Yeah. We didn't even
Scary
let a
stories.
pandemic stop us.
Nope.
That's
Nope.
amazing.
And you know, although the first movie, the guy didn't even watch the fucking film. So, fucking Kyle.
We love you, Kyle.
Yeah, love you, Smash. Fucking. But yeah, 5 years in August. So fuck yeah, dude, and fuck you, Hunter. Katie, thank you so much. Those were great questions.
Yes. Always
Great
happy
question.
to see y'all.
I should have known they'd been fucking shark ocean based. Goddamn. That's
I love
that's
a
just like
theme.
such a weakness. No, and that's awesome. Like it's I get it. It's just like I am so lax on a lot of the shark films just because the majority are just ridiculous,
Yeah.
over the top.
Yep. Bad CGI.
Bad
shark-
CGI.
shark
I
exploitation.
can't I can't do it. So, but no, great questions. Fuck yeah, always bring just always fun. Fucking blast.
Yes.
Have
Love
you on.
hanging out with y'all. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
absolutely.
And again, Nerdcropolis, blog, podcast, both.
Yep.
Do the thing. All the socials, all that shit. Hell yeah. And until we talk to you again, embrace the madness.
Join us at GUIPodcast.com